Egboma na-ege ntị, anyị ekenekwa unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị iwuruchi taa. Daalụ niile na ụmụ Chineke unu si na-esonyere anyị n'ife anyị na-emenyere akwụkwọ. Anyị sị na unu ga-adị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ọ naghị kwuru ọ na-akọ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị na anyị eji ịgbapụ ya ọsọ iwetara unu ozi Chukwu oke abịama from the office of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran Prime Minister in exile. Gee ntị ọfụma ọfụma, gee ntị. Asị nụrụsị m gịnị ya kọrọ nwanne ya. Ọhamadike ndị Igbo bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, onye ndu nke IPOB, o sendịrị a touching message to Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and to all Biafrans worldwide. Kabaru ge ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi drop a comment again on the comment section below. All right, over to you, my brother. Over to you, sir.
Disturbing message, which I will not go into details. He instructed me that we must intensify all effort at achieving 3 objectives. Number 1, Biafra. Number 2, his unconditional release, which we are doing everything we can to make sure that it comes to fruition. We are utilizing all arsenal at our disposals to press home the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and the world can see what we are doing. So number 3 is also Biafra. So it is Biafra or Biafra. Biafra, 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 and Biafra. Nothing else. Now, he cried out that he is still very sick and his health is seriously deteriorating. This one we must take very, very serious. We must take it very, very serious, because the health of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is as important as his unconditional release. Because we Biafran people are not overdoing what we are doing today, because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is alive and of course in the hands of the enemies. I want you to get me very well, that we are doing what we are doing today with the pace that we are going, and without overdoing it, without getting that extremely crazy and showing how mad we are, is because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is alive and he is still in the hands of the enemies. But should anything untoward happens to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, which we know nothing will happen to him, Biafra land will not contain both all of us and the zoo in question. So people must understand this, and those that sold Maazị Nnamdi Kanu must understand this, that Biafra land will not contain all of us and the zoo itself. Now, he also informed me that all politicians are responsible for what is happening to him and Biafrans today. We understand this. We know. Forget about the evil man, the killer, Benjamin Madubugu, the bloodsucker. Look, can you take a look at his face? You see that the blood of innocent Biafrans is showing all over his face. It's showing that he is just existing but not living. He's existing but not living. The man is not alive. When you look at the face of Benjamin Madubugu and Ifeanyi Ejiofor Ifeajuna, you will understand that these people are existing but they are not living actually. They are gone. I pity, when I look at Benjamin Madubugu on that video, I was ashamed of him, because I see a ghost. I see a ghost in Benjamin Madubugu. I'm telling you, God in heaven bear me witness. When I look at him on that video, I just see a ghost talking. Now, He also informed me that they have changed all the guard at DSS because of his last message to me, and that I must continue to deliver his messages to Biafrans, and they will get tired of changing guards. Did you understand that? They quickly changed all the guards in the DSS custody, thinking that Mazi Simon Ekpa is getting message from the guards in the DSS custody. But like as I told you previously, that given the position of Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is capable of receiving direct message. I said direct message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Direct one. Nkana Kuromiri from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has the capacity and he is in the position to do so. Now, he instructed me to continue the liberation of Biafra at my own pace and under my command without listening to any lawyer whosoever. Yes, we are not listening to anybody, not just the lawyer, anybody, until we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak to us from either his palace in Afaruku Ibeku or in any country and location of his choice. That is the only time we can listen to him. Hell and hearty. Now, finally, he asked me to tell Biafrans to go and listen to all his old broadcasts in case there is something they don't understand. Yes, this is very, very important. For those of you that come to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say he is no longer fighting for Biafra. He said that to sit at home is killing the Igbo economy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is rapporting and is now the darling of Igbo politicians. I want to tell you that we all who are in this autopilot Biafra Republic Government in Exile IPOB are students of Radio Biafra under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not the hijacked one under the criminal gang of the OS, the dreaded gang of the OS, not that one. We all are the students of Radio Biafra under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So there is nothing, absolutely nothing that you can tell us to change our minds, because we know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. We know his stand. We know how serious he is. And we know that he is not somebody that will just change automatically because he's being held in solitary confinement in the DSS dungeon. So we understand this. That's why we don't pay attention to any garbage coming from any idiot. Now, he said that those waiting for him to come out before they can start to support the liberation of Biafra, which I am commanding at the moment, are all wolves in sheep clothing. They never meant well for Biafra, and I must distance myself from such people. Very, very fantastic. Very, very fantastic. Those of you who are claiming to be confused at the moment, those of you who call me on phone and say, I don't know who to believe again, shame on you. Shame unto you. Those of you that claim to be, lost, you are lost. You don't know whether to follow DOS or you don't know whether to follow Simon Ekpa, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Shame on you. Shame on you. You call me on phone. Biafra United, I'm confused. I don't know who to follow again. Shame on you. Because if you have been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he was sold to the enemies by those who were very close to him, you will understand at this moment who are the people actually fighting both for his release and for the restoration of Biafra. You will understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of the enemies at the moment, with everything that he has achieved as a Biafran freedom fighter, that the only thing that will see his unconditional release today is the force that is being applied by those that they called autopilot. I want to assure you that not the court of the zoo. No, not the court of the zoo. The court of the zoo has already done its job by releasing him unconditionally in October 2022. But have you achieved that release? The answer is no. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu became more serious in fighting for the freedom of Biafra when the formation of the Eastern Security Network was made. And from there, they knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has now come to destroy their evil plans, to use their Fulani terrorists, Fulani jihadists, in the name of Fulani headsmen, to destroy and grab our land. They swung into action. They brought money, a whole lot of money, huge amount of money, to bribe every bribable individual around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including his wife, in order to get him down. So if you are wise enough, if you are a listener of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a student of Radio Biafra, you will understand that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs at the moment to achieve that freedom that has been pronounced in the court last year is the force that we are applying at the moment. Now, this one is from Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. This last one that I will be showing you right now. He said here, so those of you are not contributing financially to the liberation of Biafra, and you have been calling me on the phone or sending messages to me, I am cutting the ties today. This is from Mazi Simon Ekpa after this very message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? And now Mazi Simon Ekpa has told you this, that he is cutting the ties today. He said, going forward, before you can talk to me, you must first send receipt of your support for the month. Very important. Especially all those I too know advisors whose work is to disturb my peace, but never supported financially. Uze Mechigo from today. It is an order. You can see the date is today, August 29, 2023. So the only thing I want you to understand is this, that once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks, we know, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, if you like, go and chain him the more and be bringing message from DSS every day. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said that you should stop agitating for Biafra. You should stop sitting at home. We have our own means of getting message from him directly, undiluted. Undiluted. And once it comes, we know the message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because we know who he is. When he tells you that if you don't understand anything, go and listen to his old broadcast. Look at it here. Look at it here. He said that if you don't understand anything, go and listen to his old broadcast. And I think we will start, rebroadcasting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's old broadcast. We'll start now, restreaming it. Very, very important. For those of you who say that you are confused, you will have the opportunity to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once again. We will now start to rebroadcast, to restream all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's old broadcasts, especially those ones from 2021, 2020, 2019. Very, very important, because that is when the agitation and liberation of Biafra, entered into.
Igbo daalụ nne na ụmụ Chineke ka unu si na-esola anyị n'elu akwụkwọ. Unu anụgo ka one night wee gụpụta ya through the Twitter handle of onye ndu of our Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa through his Twitter handle. Unu ka o si gụpụta ya. O si ajide ka iji n'ihi na-eme na nke iji ka. Daalụ nne ka unu si na-esola anyị Biafran Unite. Ezigbo nwa Chineke ka ịwụ. Not only all the lovers of freedom and all the lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the man Simon Ekpa. Unu ga-adị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. In the end, Biafra will come. Ise. Stay tuned for more news update at Eastern News 24. Ebe anyị si na-ewetara nnukwu ozi Chukwuka abịamadị oke mkpa. Daalụ ụmụnne m, ngwanụ ka emesịa.